When we look at this video, what do we see? I had to remove the blinders for a sec. I had to stop saying and stop thinking what mainstream media wants me to think and actually look at this for myself. And I have to say, Nina Lin isn't the one doing the actual assaulting. She's definitely complacent and she's definitely an accomplice to get this job done. She held him back, right? She hemmed him up. But it wasn't her doing the assaulting. I had to really get this story straight for myself. I'm wondering why no one brings up Zoe. And I think it's because Zoe got banned and Nina Lin keeps popping up, so it's like, no, both of you guys should be in the background, banned or packed up, however you want to call it, but both of you guys should be taken off the air equally. You both did and had an equal part in the assault of Saeed. And never mind, she is back too. So she's literally just sliding under the radar and Nina is basically catching all the heat. We need to shine the light on Zoe Spencer for a little bit. Okay, not a little bit, a lot of bit, because she's the one that actually did the assaulting. But before we do, hi, I'm what happens after, and I don't trust the internet. With every video, the end goal is to break the internet's norms down to a digestible science, making it easier to understand and using that info to make the internet better for everyone. Sometime before you go, please do not forget to like and subscribe, as it tells YouTube that this channel is fire and worth watching. Thanks, man. The thing about Zoe Spencer's content that I liked was that she could literally turn anything into a crazy situation. She's very good at making even the calmest situations entertaining with her like sporadic nature. No matter who she's with, if she's hitting someone, biting someone, it's just funny. I'm not saying it's right, it's funny though. And it served its purpose, you know? She's a streamer at the end of the day. But sometimes she can get a little too sporadic. She can go off script a little bit. She be slapping people. She, as we know, twerks on people. But those are consensual twerks, right? She's twerking on people that consent to it, or flirts with people that consent to it. Saeed, first, just a cameraman. Second, although he didn't say no while he was being assaulted, he was trying to run away and he was making it visible that he was uncomfortable with the situation. There's two different clips of her assaulting him. It was once in a chair and once on the floor. So I don't really know why Nina caught the heat for it all, you know, because she does need to catch some heat, I feel like, but all of the heat though is kind of excessive, being that Zoe is the one that did the deed. You feel what I'm saying? Nina Lin was a mere henchman or accomplice in this whole debacle. I don't think the heat that people try to put on her is even deserving. I feel like it should be spread evenly to both of them. I know she's just a sporadic person in general, but it gets to a point. But as I said, she still is on Twitch. Both of them are. Twitch, thank you for letting them both on after what happened. Maybe Saeed put in a good word for them and was like, nah, the situation's not that serious. I don't want them to be banned. I don't want to press charges. And that's up to him, you know? He was the abused in the situation. But gets to a point, Twitch, where it's like, dang, you know what? We got to step in. We got to do the right thing. But you know what? That's Twitch, that's Saeed, and that's Zoe Spencer and Nina Lin. Saeed looks like he's smooth. I don't think that Saeed's having an issue anymore. I think that he partnered and is chilling with his bros, you know? Totally left that in the past, which I respect him for it, so I'm not gonna dig it back up. But I do think that it's weird that Zoe is not catching anything and has not been brought up for anything, even though she was the one we can see assaulting Saeed.